got this drawing we're going to do. This is part 15, and I've got to draw this first edge down here. I'm drawing this line, and it is 12 long. Okay, so how do we do that? Let's draw a line, and we're going to start at our origin, which is 0, comma 0, and then I'm going to push enter. Okay, now I want to draw straight over here, so I'm going to go 12, and I'm going to the right. I'm going to hold shift and comma inside 0 degrees. Okay. Another way to do this, we're going to go up, I believe, 8. Yeah, this is 8 millimeters tall, so we're going to go 8, tab at a 90. Okay. And then we're going to go 12 back, and then tab at 180 degrees. And then I'm going to go, and I'm going to use my O snap is already set up, so I'm going to just click there to get that one placed down. There's our first little box. Okay. We're going to do the second part a little different so we can learn a new tool. Okay, so we've got this little edge right here, and if I look at 18 minus 12, we got 6 between. So I'm going to go line, L, enter, and then from that edge, I'm drawing over, and I'm going to type 6 at a 0. Right now, I'm going to teach you a new tool, and I like this one a lot. I use it for these type of drawings. We push F8. Now, the lines will only be drawn up, down, left, right, okay? And we're going to draw this, and we're going to draw it longer than we need to. And I do this a lot too. Watch, I'm going to push spacebar to end the command, and I'm going to push spacebar again to start a new line. So I push spacebar twice, and you'll see me speed up on that. So I got an end point here, and I'm going to draw across that line. And I'm going to push escape to get out of the tool. Next. Now I've got those two lines, right? They just intersected, but I need to trim them, okay? And I think about the tools and how I memorize what they are. Trim. T, what's T? T, is that the tool? No, that's text. TR, trim. There it is. So TR. And then with this tool, pretty handy. They updated it so that all I have to do is draw a line through those edges, and it trims them, and we got a perfect edge to it now. Okay? So I'm going to show us how to use that ortho even better on this one. The ortho being F8. I turned it off, and now I turn it back on just to show us. And then we're going to go a line, and let's double check how long we're supposed to go. This middle section right here is 20 long, I believe. I got to do some math in my head real quick. I don't have an overall for this thing. It's 56, I know that. I got to fix this drawing up. It's got to be better. Did a quick math, it is 20. So I'm going to draw a line, and we're going to go from the end point, and we're going over 20. And notice I have ortho on, so I don't have to define those angles. And then we know we're going down 8, and then I can click the end point. Okay, and then we're just doing the same thing over again. We were going to go 6 on 8 and connect. And then it was the same right here. So we're going our 18, 12, 12, and then 8. And then close. Boom. So now we get to learn about a new tool right here. The layers, right? We've got the button right there I could click, but I'm going to make a new layer by typing layer. Layer. I think I'm clicked on the wrong thing. Here we go. Layer. And it pops up. I've only got my 0 layer popped up at this point. And I'm going to make a new layer, and I'm going to call this guidelines. This is going to help me draw things, and I'm going to use a color that is not good to use in AutoCAD for printing, yellow. Tricky thing about AutoCAD is that it has a black background right now, but when we go to print, it's going to have a white background, and white on yellow, very hard to read. So it's okay for guidelines because we're never going to print those. So I've got my guidelines layer, and it is not the active layer, so I'm going to double click it and utilize that one. So now you can see it popped up here as well. That is the new layer that is activated. And I need that because we need to draw a line over this distance, 24, and up this distance, which is 24 minus 8. Where are we getting? 16. And so I got to go over 24, up 16, and that's where that box is going to start, and then we can draw it. So if I got my correct layer guidelines, then we go from this point, we're going to go, I'm going to turn off F8 because I'm going up at an angle again. but instead of typing in that location, I'm going to do comma again. Remember, if I push enter, it's going to do it. So I need to go over, double check on 24, and then up 16. 24, comma, 16, enter. And that is where that box is going to start for the top portion that's sticking up, right? This one right here. So we will switch back to our original layer, our object line layer, and I can just draw down here. And my O-snap is still on, so I have perpendicular is set, and that's the one that I want to use. That's good news. And then I can turn my ortho back on with F8, and our thickness for this top part was 8. And then we can come down and get perpendicular again. Okay, so there it is. There is our front view. Thanks for watching. Good luck.